Hello friends, year 2023 has been a remarkable year in the form of movies that have come up on the historical figures from the military world. In Oppenheimer, we saw a mix of figure who was a scientist as well as his discovery led to a major decisive victory and a new discovery for the science in the form of atomic bomb. The other two characters, Napoleon and Manekshaw, their lifespans are practically placed 150 years apart, and we are going to witness a movie being released on Napoleon on 23rd November and on Manekshaw on 1st of December by the commercial cinema. We compare the life journey of these two figures in this short video. One of the major quotes of Alexander, whom Napoleon idolized, which is often referred to in military circles, is that I am not afraid of an army of lions led by a sheep. I am more afraid of an army of sheep led by a lion. So his focus was practically on the leadership, and he was totally ignoring the manpower or the troops or the army which constitutes the generalship of any general. As against this, Manekshaw was quite a balanced man. He was on this count, he was not only a brave leader himself, he also took much care of the troops. So did Napoleon, of course. But when it came to talking the philosophy of warfare, Manekshaw always had the approach that he always wanted his men also to be prepared in terms of equipment and the mental fitness. We can see this reflection in his act of refusing kind of a refusal to Indira Gandhi, then Prime Minister of India, which deferred the 1971 Indo-Pak war by about 6 months, which is a long time in the political scenario of the country in choosing the timing of the war. As against this, Napoleon fought number of wars. So when we test this proverb of his of the army of lions and the army of sheep, we find that he fought major of 9 battles, out of which he clearly won only 3 of them. One was kind of a stalemate, and he lost 5 battles. And the last 2 ones were the ones which led to his exile. He died in a detention house on an island. Last of his battle, which is often very well known, which is Battle of Waterloo. That battle was practically a debacle because Napoleon was somebody, as a military general, he used to rely more on luck rather than preparation, more on deceit rather than bravery and the fortitude of his armies. So in this manner, it also shows in the outcome of his battle experiences. In that he could clearly win only 3, and the first major battle that he won was Battle of Austerlitz, which is quite celebrated battle for Napoleon. So in that also the success was hanging on a very thin thread, and things just by a stroke of luck he was able to win this battle. So there's another proverb which is also referred to in the armies, that the God favors the brave. But in this case we can see a turn of time that Napoleon was favored by luck maybe once or twice, and rest of the occasions he was not favored. We don't dispute that he was brave, but we dispute the proverb that God favors the brave. In this case, as a general or as an army, one has to not only prepare the troops and also the generalships. It is a combination of the troops, the fighting resources, and the general and the strategic decision makers that ensures the success in any war, which is what is more reflected in the journey of Sam Manekshaw, who was a very humble and polite leader otherwise, and a thorough professional at that. Another major difference in the personality of Napoleon and Sam Manekshaw was that Napoleon also has a tyrant side, wherein he used to lure his troops and men for rewards rather than the cause. And similarly, he is also accused, according to Wikipedia, he is also accused of starting the slavery, resurrecting the slavery in many parts of the world, and he was very exploitative about the lands or the population that he conquered. Quite against this, Sam Manekshaw was a great leader, and he was a great human being as well. He had assured the Pakistani army that in case of surrender, all the prisoners of rights will be preserved and you will be safely returned home. A promise which he fulfilled to the full extent. The Pakistani army, about 93,000 prisoners of war, were well kept by Bharat and then repatriated back to Pakistan, as was promised by Sam Manekshaw. So this was about 2 major military generals. We are going to see the movie, and we hope to give you the movie review also after the movies are released. Thank you so much, friends.